The following program contains violence, coarse language, and sexuality. Viewer discretion is advised.
I was born in Hamilton, Ontario, and legend has it that on the day of my birth, there was a solar eclipse and the trains stopped running. Now, yes, that might have been a fabrication of my publicist. In fact, I'm sure it was. But what I do know is that my birth had all the drama of a Puccini opera.
When will my baby ever pop out of me? When will my blessed event e'er come?
Only been in labor for 40 friggin' days now. That's not so long where I come from.
Remind me not to be from where you're from.
Has the baby come yet, pretty little baby? What will my son be like today?
Soon he will be with you, his papa.
He be well endowed, dear Lord, I pray.
Oh, let me just interrupt and tell you one thing about my dad. My dad had always wanted stupid emotions. He always wanted a son. My dad. Is it too early for me to break down like this? It is a little early in the show, isn't it? Yeah. My dad always wanted a son. And that night, oh, dude, did he get one. Yeah.
Sleep, little boy, sleep. I hope you're sleeping well, for you're my son, my boy. And I love him today. I love him today. And from this moment on, he belongs not just to me, but to the town of Hamilton. All right, who just made a stinky in their pants? Mother.
So you were born and raised in Hamilton, Ontario.
Yes, I was.
And so now you're back to do this TV special paying tribute to your hometown of Hamilton, and I assume the impact it had on your career?
Gee, when you say it out loud like that, it doesn't actually sound so good.
No, I think it sounds great.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then okay, then that's what it is.
So the question that I would have then is, why now?
Well, I'm 61 years old. What would you have me do, wait a decade? No, a couple of weeks ago, I got a phone call from a friend of mine who said that one of my childhood heroes and a Hamilton icon was going through rough times.
And that would be Mason McGillivray.
Exactly. When I was 8 years old, Mason McGillivray and his merry band of marionettes was the most popular kids show on TV. I was obsessed with it.
Hey, kids! Say, Leon, why do you think our merry band of mayhem makers seem so down in the dumps today? Because of the oppression of us workers by the ruling class. Here we go again. And the lies that we are constantly being spoon-fed. Lies! Right. And even the kids know what the biggest lie of all is. What is it, kids?
Now, there was some controversy around that show, right?
I don't remember that, really. But I do remember that it was a magical show, and I think it was a huge influence in me becoming an artist.
Or in your case, a personality.
Right.
Is that why then on this particular special you're going to have like a benefit for Mason McGillivray?
Yeah. I want to do a lot of things with this show, and certainly I want to look at the influences on my life by not only the people that I watched and experienced in Hamilton, but my own family, my DNA, and of course, the city of Hamilton itself. Because when you really think of it, the question I guess we pose is, would Mozart still be Mozart had he been raised in Winnipeg?
Are you comparing yourself to Mozart?
Kinda.
So then you would say that your family were a big influence on you?
Well, first of all, I grew up in a house filled with love, in that our cousin lived with us and she put out. Whitten Road, in Hamilton's much-coveted West End. Over here is the Short family home, where I spent my formative years. Mr. Braden lived there. My best friend Ricky Levy lived there. Oh, my God.
Mr. Bowes, my grade 2 teacher from Georgia Allen. I think I was her favorite, too. Hey, Mr. Bowes!
You don't say hey to me, you ugly boy. You say good afternoon, Mr. Bowes.
Martin? Now, why do you gotta go giving that woman such trouble?
I'm sorry, Mr. Finch. All I did was just ask her.
Yeah, well, you know how sensitive she is. Good afternoon, Mr. Bowes. My, you look like a picture today.
He doesn't say a picture of what?
Oh, geez. Ah, look at those azaleas. Have you ever seen anything more beautiful? Oh! Oh! Damn it! I'm hit! Oh! The bitch shot me!
Someone protect me!
That old shrivel up whore! She's putting lead in my ass! I'm Atticus Finch! Damn it!
This is the home of Mr. Mortimer Rickards, my piano teacher. And every Thursday at 4 o'clock, I would come here for a lesson. I just had an idea. Bobby, follow me. Let's knock on his door and see if he's home. I love winging it. I guess it's from my years of improv. I just like to be loosey-goosey with some. He's a very nice man. You know, I think he is the reason I was so interested in music throughout my career, because of being inspired by him, ultimately. Okay, can we turn off the camera just for a second? What the hell is going on here? Okay. Jennifer, who's in charge of making sure that Mr. Rickards is home and I spontaneously dropped in like this?
That'd be Stan.
Stan?
Yeah, Stan, can you come here for a second, please?
Why would you put Stan in charge of this? I don't understand.
Like, it's his condition.
What seems to be the problem?
Nothing, Stan. It's just that, well, you know, Mr. Rickards was supposed to be here when we dropped in.
I am not to be blamed. I was told he would be present.
Marty, it's just a miscommunication. You can't blame Stan.
Who is blaming me?
No one is blaming you, Stan. I'm not blaming Stan. I love Stan. In fact, I love telling people I hired Stan. People seem to think more of me when I tell them. But, I mean, there's certain things that Stan is qualified in doing and certain things he's not qualified in doing. Stan, where are you going?
I'm supposed to do the coffee run.
Yeah, the coffee. See, this is my point. Mr. Rickards.
Oh! It's very decent to see you, I must say.
Marty Short.
Oh, I suppose I wouldn't recognize your mug. I doubt that very much, and that's no lie. Please come in.
Absolutely.
Oh, give me a break. I can't believe Martin Short is standing in my humble little abode, I must say. I'm just so excited to see you. Won't you have a seat?
Oh, sure.
What do you think of our surprise visitor, Moby? My little friend living within your watering hole. Ah! 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 Oh! Yeah! Oh! Ouch! Boy, that's a pain that's gonna linger, I must say.
How many students do you now have at this...
Cookies!
You know, I don't remember him being quite this odd.
Martin, just look at these wonderful cookies, piping hot out of the oven. And yet, somehow, I wished I'd remembered to wear oven mitts when I took them out. Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh, but I don't care, for I have a student from yesteryear here in my humble abode.
Why don't I go and do a piece that I used to do
Oh, well, that
long
sounds
ago.
very pleasant, I must say.
Hey? All righty. Takes me back.
Faster! I said faster, you Hollywood bastard. Now that's the Chardos that we all know and love. That is the Hungarian Chardos.
The following program contains violence, coarse language, and sexuality. Viewer discretion is advised.
These are the hallways of Westow High School, where I was a student from 1963 to 1967. Such brilliant memories. Not all of them perfect. So here's what you missed from my high school days. For the 130th day in a row, I was forcibly shoved into my own locker. My main man Stan's back at Westow with a new bubble and a new girlfriend, Leona, who he met at the Calgary Stampede. But Leona is trying to deny her secret feelings for Kim. Angered by Leona's rejection, Kim has started dating Devon in hopes that because Devon's black, he'll beat Stan up. Anyway, that's what you missed.
Who did it this time?
The yearbook committee. They think they're so onto something, eh? Ouch.
All right, guys. I think we're aware we have nationals coming up this weekend. And as members of the Westdale High School After School Chess Club, I think we all agree that we don't want a duplication of what happened last year.
Or this year, maybe we should get someone with a real set of balls to play in the final match.
What is that supposed to mean, Missy?
We were winning until you choked.
Well, who died and made you, Mildred Pierce?
All right, that's enough.
But he's the reason we lost the championship.
That's not true, Mary. Don't
Hey, you
can't.
Seriously, that's not even fair. Oh my God,
Guys,
are you guys
enough
serious?
now.
You guys
Guys,
we all
enough.
talked about
Kids.
this.
Okay, who are we kidding? Kim Chi is right. I had won the match. I knew the move I had to make. At that moment, it all came down to me. And I wanted to do it so bad, I did. But I got scared.
Do you think you could put your feelings into a song?
No, it's too personal. Anyway, I don't think there's ever been a song written that could possibly express my thoughts about what makes life so scary. What am I afraid of? If I was strong, I'd prove them wrong and show the world just what I'm made of. But every time I try to, I stop, 'cause I'm scared. I could have been the hero, and once again I blew it. But one day soon, I'll show these goons a thing or two. I just need to be more manly. Okay, maybe the word's not manly, but everyone will watch me soar across the sky. No more running from tomorrow. No more crying every morning. I want to hear the big applause. I want to reach out far and dance in sparkling stars. Until I get there, and everyone will watch me soar across the sky. Checkmate. Yes, everyone will watch me soar across the sky. Checkmate. My son Henry hates losing. Be a man. I learned a lot of my parenting skills from my father. He wasn't perfect, but to an 8-year-old, he was magnificent. My father was a sales executive at the Steel Company of Canada. And like most young boys, I thought he was the coolest guy around.
See you later, Squirt. Gotta go, dear. I'm already late.
That urine smell is almost gone. And and Mr. Allen from Scrapco needs to see you tomorrow. I picked up the hula hoops for your daughter's birthday, Mr. Short. Your suit is pressed and hanging in the closet, and your itinerary for next week's trip to Calgary is on your desk.
I want all my meetings for this morning canceled.
You don't have any meetings this morning.
Well, then make some meetings and then cancel them. The important thing is I'm not to be disturbed.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and by the way, I thought I told you to wear a bra.
Sorry. Sorry.
Good morning, Master.
Good morning, my darling princess. My, you look luscious as always.
I feel heavy.
Oh, don't be silly, dear. I like a miniature lady with a little meat on her bones. I wish my fingers were scissors. I'd snip those straps and release those tiny hostages.
Your wit is so seductive.
I love a lady who gets me.
Master, am I a metaphor for the early 1960s woman locked in a box while you, the male and master...
Son of a seacook! Return my little lady! I need to be serviced! Let her go! Leave her to me! Leave her... Ah! Whenever you get to meet a childhood hero, I guess your heart's always in your throat. I'm about to meet my childhood hero.
Heidi-ho!
He may not be at the height of his journey, but he's still Mason McGillivray.
Come on, get out of here. It's not funny. Yeah, you too.
Mason.
What can I do for you, young fella?
My name is Martin Short.
Marty Short?
Yes.
Well, howdy. How are you?
Oh, my God, look who's there.
Yeah, say hello to Mr. Short. Hello.
Hello, Leon. How are you?
Finally we meet. I can't tell you what a fan I am. I haven't seen much of your work, but I admire it so much.
I'm so glad to see you're doing well. It's the hot dog forest.
Marty Short.
Yeah.
I'm giving you Marty Short, a short wiener.
Oh,
a short wiener, I call it.
Thank you.
No offense intended. You know what's in there? A little ham, a little cheese, because I hear you can be a bit cheesy. Don't mind my hands. Completely cleared by the health department. Can we give that hot dog to Mr. Short? Oh, it wouldn't be fair to the other customers. Well, we'll give it to you at cost.
It's such a thrill for me to stand here with you and to think that in 2 nights we're doing this huge concert just for you.
Stop my heart. This is wonderful. I'm going to get up and make some statements, name some names, get a few things off my chest, tell about this business and what they'd happen to Mr. Uncle Mason here.
I don't think it's really about you naming names.
Do you need catering there, too? Because I can move this whole shebang. Oh, there you go. Tried to jump off the cliff, end it all. We've all been there, haven't we?
Well, again, I think that you're the man being honored, so you probably should sit back, not bring any hot dogs or mustard, and not feel certainly compelled to speak.
Let me whip up another one. These dogs have been out here long enough. I think they're going bad now, so I want to get rid of them. Hold on. Hot. These are good and fresh. Take a bite. Do you like a good hot dog? You know, people wonder what's in a hot dog. They say you don't want to ask what's in a hot dog. I say don't ask. I won't tell.
Thank you for this. Do I have dinner set? Thank you.
You meet all kinds here, don't you? Yeah, a big celebrity. He was, what? Oh, he's shouting down at the ground. Well, was that the cops?
Coming soon on CBC Classic Films. He was a third-string quarterback for the Hamilton Tiger Cats who didn't know the meaning of the word quit.
Okay, now look. We got 4 minutes to score 37 points. Oh my God, guys, this is so doable.
In a city looking for a hero, Norbert Red Reese came a-knocking.
And let's not forget what we've learned. Protect the quarterback. Thanks for your time.
That was a hard hit. That was a really deeply hard hit.
God almighty, guys! That's not fair! Not fair at all! Pretty liver right now!
But even the heart of a hero can't overcome the ramifications of massive head trauma.
Sharp thing that went right through the whole head and could lift off.
Who's cooking bacon? Why would they cook bacon at a time when... Mama? Mama? Is it morning? I want eggs sunny side over, please. I'll tell you what this stadium needs. It needs a window out of it.
In the tradition of Rudy, Friday Night Lights, and the softcore classic Bang the Bum Slowly, comes an inspirational tale of courage.
I am suddenly reminded of a poem of encouragement. I wish I could remember the name of the poem. What is it? On the shores of Gitchigumi.
Coming this fall, the boy with the pigskin tattoo.
Hiawatha. That's the name of the poem. Hiawatha. Save me some bacon.
The following program contains violence, coarse language, and sexuality. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hamilton, a portrait of a friendly, typical city in Canada. Home to the beautiful Gore Park, the Royal Botanical Gardens, and the world-famous Hamilton Art Gallery, which contains priceless works of art, such as Leon Dunstan's Grandpa Henry. Donated to the city by King George VI, it is estimated to be worth over $150 million. Hamilton was discovered in August of 1669 by the adventurous French explorer Pierre de La Salle. To La Salle, this site must have held historic portent, as he stood over the undeveloped landscape to deliver what would become his most prophetic proclamation.
Here one day, there shall be a great city, a grand city of commerce and industry. Thank you. Or as they say in English, thank you. You want more? All right, no problem. I see many other scenes in Hamilton's future.
Oh, which would not be a bad name for this city, Hamilton. Brave, have one of your people jot that down.
I see many heavy-set Hamiltonians riding around in little scooters with the tires very flat. A baby in one hand, a cigarette in the other. No, thank you. I did wake and bake earlier today. I see a great machine. And that machine can clean the ice and make it all clear again. And that machine shall be called
Zamboni.
No. I don't know what it will be called, but I tell you, it won't be Zamboni. Don't you love the innocence of the North American Indians? They're so much fun.
Hamilton, may your star shine forever.
It's Saturday night here in downtown Hamilton, and you can feel the energy and the excitement that permeates every fiber of every single Hamiltonian in their quest for fun. Hey, here's some dudes. Hey guys, what do you think of the city of Hamilton?
I think it sucks. Yeah.
Oh, you think it sucks?
Yeah.
Where are you from that you think your city is so great?
I'm from Toronto, Scarborough. Toronto repping all day.
Toronto. Okay, yeah. So you're one of those guys that think, oh, Toronto's the biggest place. Old Hogtown is the biggest place, huh?
Face it, buddy. Hamilton is the armpit of Canada.
Wow. Okay. You are so gonna regret that statement, dog.
Battle rap! Oh, you want to play? Oh, you want to play?
Hi, Martin Short, how are you? Nice to see you. Hi. No, I'm not signing right now.
Hold up.
What happened?
If y'all are gonna battle, you gotta do it right. All right, you got 30 seconds, both of y'all. Homie, where you from? Where you hailing from?
HFK. I'm from Toronto, Scarborough, repping Canada all day. Let's go!
All right, homie, where you from?
Well, That's a tricky question because I have many, many properties throughout different cities. But tonight, I am representing the 905 Steel Town. Let's do it, dog!
All right, HFK, you got 30 seconds, homie.
Okay.
I said, yo! Yo! Toronto was so ill. But you're from Hamilton, so bro, chill. I mean, what do y'all do for fun out there? Eat roadkill and hang out at No Frills? I'd rather live in Oakville. All that money that your city spent on redoing City Hall could have probably gone towards fixing that shitty mall.
See, I think that's attractive, don't you? I mean, there's lots of glass.
I saw one of your videos on YouTube, and it only had 2 views. And it's too bad your city doesn't have more streets that go both ways, like you do.
Hey, I just got that.
That's time.
Dog, Is it my turn now?
You got 30 seconds,
Okay, lay on a beat on me. You think that Toronto is so great. Well, how about Hamilton is also great? You think the Argonauts are the bomb. This just in, Tiger Cats are also the bomb. You're standing there with all this tude. Talk about darkening my mood. Yeah, how much time do I have?
15 seconds.
15 seconds, are you kidding me? All right, guys, I think this is unfair. Who has an 8-track?
My man. I do.
Oh, that is so lucky, great. You know, when I do a song about a city, I bring down the anger and I ratchet up the cool. Dude.
The sweet perfume of your street still looms in my memory. It carries me back to a time when you were my home. I hear your voice in the night, you whisper so tenderly. And now I know I was a fool ever to roam. What I'm trying to say is Hamilton is my lady. She is a total hottie. Hamilton is my lady.
Boy, things are working out, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Been honored by the Hamilton Art Gallery. Mason's concert. Tomorrow night, I'm feeling very good about everything,
Oh, Kurt Russell wants his couch back.
You won't have to what Margaret showed to do it.
Got it.
Lou? Are you serious? Justin Bieber's gonna do the concert. Okay, that is fantastic. Now we have the Beef Jerky Boys, we have Justin this is the best lineup. Oh, Stan, thank you. I owe you so much. This is fantastic. Thanks, man. Ow! That's good. That nails it. That is fantastic.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Who would have thought that a boy like me, a simple boy from Hamilton, would be honored by the city's prestigious art gallery with his own statue, and that it would stand proudly beside the Grandpa Henry, Hamilton's most prized possession, worth more than $150 million. What a remarkable statue.
And to think our beloved Grandpa Henry will always be looking at your wang.
Excuse me?
The name of the sculptor is Theodore Wang.
Oh, yes. Of course. Yeah. By the way, big fan of Deal or No Deal. No, did you know that there are parts of Kim Kardashian's ass that still have not been downloaded on Google Maps? Chloe, I love your sister.
And for theatrical fare, if rock and roll ain't your thing, there's a Vagina Monologues. It had a huge opening. No!
No, no, no. What is your name?
Melissa.
I can't remember that. You're Judith. Bob Fosse choreographed this number. For me. Just for me. Which is an amazing thing to be able to say. Fosse's dead. He had a heart attack, and there's no nitroglycerin in heaven. And I'm not going to let him have a second heart attack when he looks down and sees us besmirching him. What does besmirch mean?
I don't know.
Idiot. Did you get those hooked on phonics tapes I gave you? Of course you didn't. Because you don't care. I've had it. I feel better. I think I just had to sneeze. Okay, let's do it again. Shall we do it? Oh, come on, guys. It's a night when the lights...
It's Martin Short's A Concert for Mason, coming up after this. The following program contains violence, coarse language, and sexuality. Viewer discretion is advised.
Excuse me, everybody. Can we just gather around here, please? Before every concert, it's very Marty to begin each show with a prayer circle. And we have a rabbi, a priest, a Tibetan monk, and we have a Native American shaman, and we have an atheist. So if you can all just grab hand. Don't do that, Father. Please, that's creepy. Just hold the hand. Thanks. Dear Lord, I know you got a lot on your plate, what with the whole climate change thing, which I think is overblown. Also, Lord, I just got the new draft of Santa Claus 4, and it's good, and I hate to sound like that guy, but it's missing the wow factor that could make it great. Oh, sorry, God, I gotta take this. Father, could you just...
My pleasure, yes. Lord, we ask you to bless...
Oh, hi, Justin, where are you? The show's about to begin.
Strength and wisdom
You're in Lisbon.
upon Martin, so
Are
that
you
he can
joking?
bring the much-needed entertainment to the
You're
audience
not
here
coming?
tonight. And those watching on the
You
TV.
are s***ing me, you mother... You're
It's
not
just a
coming.
breath of fresh air.
Oh, that's
Martin brings
bullshit.
the world
That is...
because
I have
of
alerted
such
the media
commitment
that
to the
that you're expected to come here, you
people
Canadian
and
egg.
in his fellow man.
Yeah, well, I'm not taking a hit for this, ass. 2 years, you're gonna be back at the Dairy Queen, babe. Beaver's not coming. Now what are we gonna do? Bye! Yes? Oh my God! Beaver's back in! I've been punked?
Gotcha, dude.
Oh, okay, that is hilarious. Rabbi, did you know about this?
Ladies and gentlemen, Martin Short.
I like this side the best.
It's a night. It's a feeling, a scent in the air. Feel the rush, 'cause it's starting the show. It's a night when the lights light you up like a star, and the audience watches you glow so. Everyone get ready, 'cause it's time to start the great Damn this Hamilton altitude. This
Son!
Thank you. Tonight is about a very special person. Good citizens of Hamilton, my mentor, Mr. Mason McGillivray.
First, I'd like to get a few things off of my chest. I promised I was going to name names tonight and tell you what's going on backstage in this whole show business industry. There's some problems. There are certain people...
But also, we are honored with the presence of royalty this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Her Royal Highness, the Princess Anne of England, right chap. Our first guest tonight is a true living legend of song. He's written such classic standards as Hoop Skirt Mama, Honey Do the Hula, and the recent Rod Stewart hit, Sam, You Made the Trust Too Short. Performing excerpts from his one-man show on Broadway, Goyim, Goyim Gone. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Irving Cohen. It's going to take a while for Mr. Cohen to cover the 17 feet to center stage. So until then, please welcome Canada's own Justin Bieber.
Saw you at the club, girl. Now, shorty, you're my whole world, baby.
You call that music, you little putz? I got a rash in my inner thigh catchier than that. Get the hell out. You know, in the old days, they had a little thing that they used to call a vaudeville.
Marty, you've got to tell Helen that she's got to wear some kind of an undergarment if she insists on wearing those cashmere cargo leggings.
Oh, well, let me talk to her, okay?
Because I came here to work, and I'm certainly willing to clean, but not that sort of thing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, good. I'll talk to her, Trevor.
Because I've won 2 Gemini Awards, and I certainly haven't hustled my junk all the way from Moncton to come here and be insulted in this kind of a manner. All right? You're looking good.
It's time. Cutlery at his common-law wife. I remember Sophie Tucker said, "Tut!" I just fell off the stage with a great big crash, and now I've got a piccolo embedded in my ass.
Then you go on to do Three Amigos. And at the time, did you guys have any idea you were going to make a cult hit?
George, please, not now.
That's cool, that's cool.
At no time did anyone mention the word rope to me.
Time to go to work.
Who the hell is this?
How did you know about this?
I told you before. You talk in your sleep.
Man, oh man, I've always been a sucker for an equine face.
Why don't you two get a room?
Gentlemen, say hello to the newest member of our team. Now let's go score us a Grandpa Henry. There ain't no tinsel left in Tinseltown today. And if that ain't bad enough, I hear Elton John is gay. You know, I recently had a near-death experience. And the Lord said to me,
Irving, I'm coming back to Earth, but first I gotta revisit the 3 trillion other planets in the universe who didn't nail me to a cross.
There it is, my friends. The real reason I'm doing this stupid lame-ass special. My Grandpa Henry.
Marty.
What?
Captain Ron. Did Kurt Russell have to learn how to sail for real, or was that just all stunt work?
George, with all due respect, I can't do this now.
I don't mean to interrupt this fascinating repartee, but there are security laser beams surrounding the painting. I suggest we best forget it.
Forget $150 million? No. I'm going in. Okay, lift the leg, honey. I'd like to put those together, make one good one. I'll be back.
I think this has something to do with it.
I'll take that painting if you don't mind.
Little Seabiscuit, what are you doing?
You didn't actually think that I was going to share in the profits of the painting with the likes of you, did you?
Some princess you are.
Some princess you aren't. Oh. So, your little plan almost worked, didn't it, Sarah?
Sarah Ferguson?
Confused, Marty?
Yeah.
Do you remember the night that you slept over at my place and we watched all 5 Rambo films? You talked in your sleep again, this time about your little heist. I made the mistake of telling little Miss Weight Watchers, and apparently she wanted the painting for herself.
Well, I've got bills to pay, I do.
Marty, do you think if Chevy Chase had spent just one more season on SNL...
George, for the last time, stop it. And yes.
Lunatics, what are you doing? What? Way to go! Now I'm gonna be in the paper. You red-headed bitch, and you're a nut too. We're through. I'm through with you. Jesus, I'm one of my targets.
The following program contains violence, coarse language, and sexuality. Viewer discretion is advised.
So why would a Martin Short risk ruining everything for a painting?
Okay, someone has to get this guy off my back. Honest to God, you need help, dude.
Just asking a question. What's the problem?
Which one of you losers is using my toothbrush?
Wasn't me, babe.
Hey, don't you call me babe. Conrad!
Since when are you and Conrad the big item? Conrad Black thinks that bathing is for suckers. You know, it's unbelievable. And don't even get me started on George Stroumboulopoulos.
Why are you even mad at me? Because you never stop asking a question. I'm an interviewer. I ask questions. That's what I do. If one of you Hollywood A-list bullshitters would just answer one question, I wouldn't have to do this anymore.
All right, one question.
One question. When you were doing Honey, I Shrunk the Kids...
That's Rick Moranis, you stupid! Where are we going now? Come on, this is now!
So what have I learned during our little journey? One, certainly you don't start shooting a special without a finished script. That's now painfully obvious. 2, I think at the end of the day, we're all the result of every influence we've ever experienced, which I kind of knew at the beginning of the special, and I think we all did too, but we pretended not to. And as far as my hometown of Hamilton goes, well, I think that's best summed up in a certain lyric. I believe that's a cue.
Hamilton is my lady.
Hamilton is my lady. The hammer is my lady.
Hamilton is my lady. And although it's true I'm leaving, I don't want my lady grieving, 'cause I'm pretty sure I'll be back
someday.